Sports College Football. Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Hilltoppers will get us started with the opening kickoff. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Middle Tennessee State's offense takes the field. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys. And it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Pollack.
And you got to come out under control.
And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
What a great way to start this game. The reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front, and you saw it early in this game today.
Pulls it in. It's Hunt. There he goes. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made. That last big play, one that can really jumpstart a drive. It's 1st and 10 from the 47. To throw, it's Spatiato. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. So now it's 2nd and long.
How about this defense coming out the gates? First drive, getting to the quarterback. They wanted to affect the quarterback, make him feel uncomfortable. Already 2 sacks on this first drive.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man. Feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. So Western Kentucky's offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those.
It's a fumble. And he was able to get back on top of his own fumble. They knock him down finally, but boy, he was trying to make something out of that, and he stopped short of the first down marker. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. 2nd down coming up. Looking to fire. The quick out. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Nice catch by the big target. Those big tight ends, you can tell in football, are just becoming more and more of a weapon on every single team.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that slot receiver, he may not be the biggest receiver in the world, but he is shifty, and he runs really good routes. You saw it on that play.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Showing the arm straight down the left side. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you... It's a seam wide open! He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Hilltoppers moving quickly to the line. Wants to keep it in the air. Fires to the wideout. He's got it. Makes a grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Just let him a little too. Across the side. Now, we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. The Hilltoppers need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Into the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, WKU. Extra point here will tie the game.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver. The timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. He'll keep it himself. Plows through the defense. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And that's what I like most about this defense. When you try to take shots and make big plays, they get to the quarterback. They get him on the ground, their 3rd sack of the day. And this is a unit that ranks in the top 10 in sacks in the country.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Boots' first of the day away was called on 4 times in the victory last week. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. This could be a real turning point in the game. They scored a touchdown. They got to stop. And now a chance to break the tie.
Yeah, this offense has got it cooking, man. And how about the defense? Great job getting that stop, getting the football right back to the hot hand. Now this offense, Palmer, has a chance to take the lead.
You can see the offense, too. They understand the situation right now. They were jonesing on the sidelines to get another opportunity to run back on the field. They are ready to drive this ball and go score.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Hauls it in. Looking for room at the 30. Down to the 26-yard line before they ride him out of bounds, and this defense is on its heels. And the Hilltoppers will have it 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Bring in the heat. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
What a play by the defender there, guys. In his own end zone, the offense has taken a shot, and if that defender was just 1 step behind, that would have been a touchdown. But the hit forces the incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Snagged out of the air. And right in the middle of tight coverage, and he still makes the grab at the 15. The Hilltoppers are moving quickly down the field. They're looking to pass from the red zone. Extending the play. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and this senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
And this is the part of the field, man, you really got to have a plan because these windows get smaller, and you're trying to fit that ball into the end zone. It's difficult to do. Quarterback, receivers, they got to be on the same page.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
Offenses that are great on 3rd downs, what do? Most of the time, they keep it in manageable situations where they're not predictable, not just dropping back to pass.
Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Fit it in the window for the score.
And that's his 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. My man is just finding pay dirt. Tell you what, these are the kind of guys that you continue to feature throughout a game when he can do this kind of damage after he catches the football.
And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Looking for daylight from inside his 20. They put the brakes on him, but a good return out to the 36. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. The give out of the gun.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success, putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Gonna run it. It's Hunt. And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the 1st himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to throw, it's Battiato. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
After the incompletion, they go back up top. Good timing on the quick out. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. Looking to throw for it. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. How about that pressure dialed up by the defensive coordinator and a 3rd down sack? Probably hope for a little bit more on that one. It'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. He's going to fire deep. Intercepted. Takes it the other way. He's at the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down to reality a little bit. He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the starter.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I like the decision by the quarterback there. It's only 1st down. It's not there. Throw it away. Live to play another day.
They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. They'll try to blast their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Blue Raiders. Setting up for the extra point and the tie.
And I like this offense not panicking, executing on this drive, and driving down the field and tying this football game up. I love the no panic, just stay chill, and now we got ourselves a football game.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The extra point here would tie the game. And they tacked on the extra point. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. After that latest answer tied things up, just about set to kick it away again. He'll start the return inside his 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
On to running room. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a 1st down at the 44. The Hilltoppers are marching down the field. Plays like that put just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they used the great timing with this call.
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. What a play he made. Makes the interception, then takes it back to the 36. Let's see what the Blue Raider offense can get going. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. And he won't. Phelps is in for the score. Touchdown, MTSU.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Picks up the first down, still moving. Moves up to the 34-yard line, give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Turning on the Jets. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback on the move, still looking. And he'll just get rid of that one.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket, nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Got the quick pass. He's loose. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down. And the Hilltoppers come to the line in the hurry-up. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to adjust the pattern. Dumps it off in the flats. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Quarterback just trying to spit it out to his running back in the flat there, but the defender all over him. As soon as he caught that football, he went down for a loss.
Oh, they're after him! And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Can't make the grab, in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down, doesn't convert this time. They'll send out the kicker here. And this one is anything but routine. They got it, it's blocked. That's a live ball, defense has it.
Hey, man, it's hard to execute field goals in this rain anyway. You're worried about the snap and you're worried about the hold, but that time they just overwhelmed the line up front. They were able to block that kick. That is a huge play.
Motion from the wideout. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. A quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
Got his man out of the backfield. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And here comes the punt team. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. They'll christen this drive from the 28-yard line. Quarterback may change this route. Looking downfield on first down. Blasted as he lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. quickly to the tight end.
It's so important that this offense is able to stay on schedule. What that means is keeping third downs manageable. That last completion to the tight end accomplished just that. Really nice play.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, Western Kentucky.
The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. And they'll down this punt just inside the 40-yard line. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. Back to throw, it's Battiato. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. And the quick shuffle pass. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on third down. They bring the punter onto the field now. He's getting plenty of work. Fourth time we've seen this guy punt it today. Here's the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. The little soft flip pass falls incomplete.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Got his man. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and they've got a chance to lock this thing up before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. They get to him as he throws. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived. And down he goes at the 30.
We're only in the first half already. This guy's got 2 TD passes, so you could see the defensive coaching staff on the sideline telling this D-line, guys, we got to get after this guy. We have to affect his rhythm and not let him be so comfortable back there. Right there, they were able to get after him. Let's see if they can keep it up.
And that's the problem as an offense, man. You get in these third and forever situations, and now the defense drops back, and they take away all the deep stuff, and you're trying to find some space, but it's just so hard to try to convert those third and longs.
They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Back to pass, it's Battiato. Right on the money.
And I think you're seeing these guys in every offense now. These littler guys, they're so quick, it's hard to get a hand on them. Run crisp routes. You can throw it short, you can throw it long, but they're just big-time playmakers. You've definitely seen an emphasis shift towards smaller wide receivers with some serious skill.
Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24. 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Lacey.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Caught near the sticks. It's Lacey. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield, and time is running short. Got his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Not very pretty, highly effective using that carom off the left upright. And that will extend their lead even further. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together, and a fun first half between these rivals. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
I love the defensive mentality coming out here early in the third quarter. They've got the lead. They know the offense is going to be aggressive and start taking shots. A really nice play call that time, and an even better job in the back end in the secondary being ready for it. It just feels, guys, in this game like the defense is staying one step ahead.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Zings it complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. And the Hilltoppers will snap it on 1st and 10. Quarterback making checks. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Quick pass on the jet motion. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's West. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Quickly out to the tight end. Finally brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 15 yards on the play, and they've got a first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some distance there between him and the defense.
And sticking to the run. I'll tell you what, a lot of teams that are really good are really stubborn, and they continue to run the football even with little success. So this offense is going to continue to focus on running the football, you can tell.
Quick completion to the right. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. The Hilltoppers want to move quickly. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Fires to the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down. That's now the 2nd missed field goal for this guy. You have to wonder if the weather is playing a bit of a factor. Not easy to kick in these kind of conditions with all this rain.
Makes the grab on the shuffle. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the...
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They put together a pretty good drive the last time they had it, but another missed field goal doomed that effort. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Got his man downfield.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown. That was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on 3rd down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Huge gain before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. And the Hilltoppers are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
And he'll step out of bounds just short of the goal line. Almost a touchdown, but not in there yet. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. After getting nothing on the last play, will they try to run it in from the 2 on 3rd down? Power ahead. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Couldn't quite get it into the end zone as he's run out of bounds at the 7. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Battiato. Pressure coming. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off. What a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting us up.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Topper. Well, just as you would expect, that didn't take very long.
It didn't, Reese, and you've got to make great field position count. When you've got opportunities, you got to pay it off. And the offense took advantage, scoring a touchdown. Didn't have far to go, but they got the points they needed.
Makes the grab for the 2-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. He'll get rid of it. Got his man to the left. Oh, a lot of space. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Big play out of the gate to start this drive, and here they come again. Off the play fake on first down. Gonna let it fly. Pick off to stop the threat. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Offense changing the play. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lets one fly deep. Makes the grab on the right. Off and running. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. They take the lead with the 6.
Man, that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old at the park with his best friend, throwing him go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 10 over Maryland. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Got the quick completion. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll leave it with him. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to pass. It's Battiato. Makes the grab. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. After the big first down sack for the D, it's second down. Off the play fake. Rushes on him. And he feels the heat coming, and it burns him up. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And here comes the punt team. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Quarterback running on the draw. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. 1 quarter to go, and Mike, we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Back to pass. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Man, these slant routes you throw quick. It's a timing route. You've thrown 3 million of them to the wide receiver, and most of the time he gets his hands up and he catches it, keeps his body in.
There he goes. Wide open spaces. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, WKU. Haul that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And with the extra point, the lead is a dozen here in the fourth. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Under fire. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. Handoff from the gun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Wants to throw. It's Battiato. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble, but doesn't do them a lot of good as it was fourth down and they'll give up the ball. And the Hilltoppers have it with a first and goal. They want to throw it. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to fight another play in the red zone. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They're going to throw it on third and goal. Finds him out of the backfield. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion. Here we go on fourth and goal, ground to cover. Takes a snap, wants to throw. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down, but couldn't do it. Motion from the back. To the air on first down. Fires to the big fella. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on second down. Now the play fake. He'll pull it down. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So third and short from inside the 20. You convert here, and this drive takes on a different complexion. Looking to pass. It's Battiato. And the quarterback pulled up 2 and sacked at the 12.
This poor quarterback has been running for his life. He has never been able to get his feet set, stare downfield, and try and pick this defense apart because he's constantly throwing with pressure.
And he's sacked. A big play on fourth down to stop this drive. And if they can find the end zone here, that might be all she wrote. first and goal. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Pocket breaking down. Knocked away, incomplete, and quarters get tight in the red zone.
And I don't blame this offense at all for throwing the football down here. Like, you can trust. He's already got 4 touchdown passes on the day. He's proven he's trustworthy. Nice job by the defense, not getting fooled again. They've had a bad day, but that was a good play.
This quarterback is having a day, man, and right there he was looking for touchdown pass number 5. He has been dialing it up. He's been throwing strikes. We haven't seen him miss very much like he did just there, but what a game this dude is at.
Converts on fourth down, and he's still going. Touchdown, Western Kentucky. Grabbed the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They've now extended that lead, and they're trying to hang on for a Week 12 victory. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Battiato. Quick completion on the out route. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. That last completion sets him up on second down. The play action fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now facing a 3rd and long. Under fire. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. What a complete disaster. What a terrible decision to run that far backwards and take the safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they did.
The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Gonna take a shot. Snags it inside the 20. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Pass interference. Defense.
So the offense will decline that penalty after the big play. And so after the scintillating return, just don't mess it up. You've got to cash this in for a score. Let's it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. Quick strike through the air for the score. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance.
Salt enter wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Ohio State is running away with things, and I'm not sure even Bucky saw this coming today from this offense. They're up 14 over UCLA. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. A first down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Still on his feet at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
I'll tell you, the defense is going to have to do a much better job containing these outside run plays. They better be able to funnel the football back to the middle of the field, because this guy with his speed can kill you like he did on that outside run play there to the left.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Battiato. Strong pass rush. Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. They make the tackle, but he's got a fresh set of downs, and it's 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. They'll go to the air. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Middle Tennessee. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
Yeah, and listen, that is awesome to see the guys continue to fight, continue to keep competing, because this game is over. Like, we don't need to fool y'all. We're not trying to get y'all to stick around and improve ratings. Like, the game's over, but you're continuing to fight. You powered in for the touchdown, and show your kids that we're going to always fight no matter what the score is.
Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. Boy, they have delighted these home fans here by putting this game in a hammerlock, David.
Yeah, this crowd's been...
Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far. And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field?
Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion.
It's a turnover on downs.
To the air, it's Battiato. A strike downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
Good enough for a first down.
Looking to throw on first down. There's a heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. To the line quickly. They'll spike it to save some time.
No gain on the play.
Lining up to convert third down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe on 48.
Brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete, and the defense stands tall and gets off the field. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to the big tight end. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call.
Pass interference. Offense.
And the offensive player had to commit pass interference on that play. You saw the defender jump the throw. The defender was in position to make an interception, so the offensive player had to do something to break it up.
Might be changing the route. Trying play action. Trying to get rid of it.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do it better.
He'll take the deep shot. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the first. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. Timeout is called and the clock is down to 8. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Looking to throw, it's Parks. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone. There's a long and storied history of